Hey everybody, Mr. Crypto here. It's been 4 weeks since I last created a video, and I gotta admit I've missed all of you, all of my subscribers, and I can only hope that you feel the same. As you can see, the last video I created was about 4 weeks ago with Falcon Coin and titled "What Just Happened." So I'm here. I'm back, and I'm not here to tell you what happened in the last 4 weeks, but I'm here to share with you what I plan to do in the next 4 weeks, and that's the reason why I've decided to create a video today. Today is Easter Sunday, symbolizes the resurrection, and I'm coming back. I didn't make any videos in the last 4 weeks, not because I've given up. I have just taken a step back and reevaluate my position in the cryptocurrency world. So, without any further ado, I'd like to move forward for the reason that I've decided to create this video. First, I'd like to go into the coin market cap and just have an understanding of what's going on. As you can see here, we're down to 258 billion. So the coin market cap shows that you know more than half a trillion dollars uh, not disappeared, but we've lost more than half a trillion dollars. I've seen the coin market cap as high as almost 800 billion at one point. I think this was back in December. Uh, the one thing I can share with you is what I've said to you back in January, beginning of 2018. I stopped joining ICOs. Uh, that was the time when I made an inventory back in December of all the ICOs that I've joined, and sad to say, a lot of us have lost trust, in the lending platform. A lot of us have lost money. But again, as I have said, I'm not here to tell you what I've been through in the last 4 weeks. I'm here to share with you what I plan to do in the next 4 weeks. I would like to share with you uh, in this video. I have a feeling, I think, that Masternode might be a new wave coming in on the second quarter of 2018. And POWH stands for Proof of Weak Hands 3D. And I wanted to show you and share with you this platform, this opportunity. It's because it's what I've decided to join. Okay, and again, if I have to say that I'm not your financial advisor, I'm not your tax accountant, I'm following a lot of great YouTubers out there. One of which is Crypto Guru, Cryptology. A lot of good YouTubers out there that I enjoy watching, I enjoy following. And it seems like after the BitConnect issue, then USI Tech and Falcon Coin and Lupex, and I can go on and on and on, and the night won't be over, and I'd be mentioning a lot of different platforms out there that have failed to deliver. But again, it's time for us to move forward. Um, April 1st, hopefully it's not April Fool's. It's a representation of the second quarter of 2018, and the game is not over until it's over. It ain't over, baby, until it's over. That's how I see it, and that's how I look at it. I find POWH3D to be a very interesting platform, and I will explain to you why. Um, Number one, it's an Ethereum ecosystem. I've never gotten involved in Ethereum in the last 8 months that I've been doing videos, only because I didn't want to learn. I didn't want to know what I had to do, to start all over again or to get started with Ethereum. I've always been involved in just uh, doing transactions with Bitcoin, joining ICOs, doing Bitcoin. Ethereum, on the other hand, is an opportunity that I saw, because if you're looking at the coin market cap today, you'll see here that Ethereum is down to 384. Now I know I've said in my in a lot of my videos in the past that whenever I see, cryptocurrency going down, I just don't look at it as a problem. I always look at it as an opportunity. So even if Bitcoin is down at 6,900, I feel for those who purchase at 19,000, 18,000, 15,000. I feel for them. I've always said this in the past, that the rise and fall of cryptocurrency is where the money is being made. So in other words, while there are a whole lot of people making money, there are also a whole lot of people losing money. So Ethereum right now is at 384. We've seen Ethereum as, I think, as high as over 1,500, if I'm not mistaken. Um, let's just see what happens here. Let's try and load it up. Ethereum has gone up to 1,300. Okay, it's gone up to 1,300, and right now it's down to 385. Okay, so let's move forward and talk a little bit about proof of weak hands. Wow, that's a unique name for a platform, for a company, right? Proof of weak hands. So let's go over real quick. How does that work? Every trade, buy or sell, has a 10% flat transaction fee applied. Instead of this going to the exchange, the fee is split between all currently held tokens. 10% of all volume this cryptocurrency ever experiences is set aside for you, the token holders or hodlers, right? As Ethereum rewards that you can instantly withdraw whenever you'd like. And it's completely decentralized. Humans can't shut it down. Wow, that's a pretty big statement. Okay, it's decentralized. Humans can't shut it down. So that's interesting. Open source. Every Ethereum transaction is handled by a piece of unchangeable blockchain programming known as a smart contract. No need to fear. You're only entrusting your hard-earned Ethereum to an algorithmic robot accountant running on decentralized blockchain network created by a Russian madman worth billions, enforced by subsidized Chinese GPU farms that are consuming an amount of electricity larger than most third world countries, sustaining an exchange that runs without any human involvement for as long as the Ethereum network exists. So in other words, for as long as the Ethereum network exists, you and I don't have to worry about anything. When it no longer exists, that's when we can, you know, believe that proof of weak hands 3D will no longer exist too. Okay. Welcome to cryptocurrency. Your tokens are safe, or somebody would be yelling at us by now. Let's go into the smart exchange. To facilitate a smooth entry into this autonomously managed volumetric reward insanity, we've created our own decentralized exchange to allow you to trade and track your tokens automatically. Track the token's trade volume and your projected income from exchange fees. Laugh at all the other idiots putting Ethereum into this madness. Stop laughing, because that's a lot of Ethereum. Buy more, okay? And let's go into supply value. For each token added or removed from circulation, the price of the next token increases or decreases automatically by a fractional amount of ETH. When people buy, your tokens are worth slightly more. When they sell, slightly less. The exchange handles this for you. No need to think about price. Gotta have a little sadness every once in a while so you know when the good times come. I like that. I like that. Okay. Then mining. The token's namesake is a feature we lovingly call the proof of weak hands Ethereum mining algorithm. Simply put, when someone chooses to buy, sell, or trade tokens, a 10% transaction fee is applied. That fee, proof of that trader's weak hands, is split across all tokens currently in circulation as a reward to those holding them. Anyone who holds tokens can withdraw their share of those earnings anytime. in Ethereum from the smart contract pool, no fee attached. You see the cute snack? He snatches up rewards for you on every trade, no matter what the token price does. That's interesting. Okay, this is the mining. And then the staking. In addition to mining, you can stake 5 of your own tokens to create the first Ethereum masternodes. Owning a masternode gives you a unique link to our website that smart contract recognizes. Anyone buying into the contract via your link has 33% of all fees they would otherwise pay into the contract directed to you instead as instant Ethereum gains. This is the active gains component of our contract. We'll let you build your own network that rewards you. Yes, our staking and mining systems are comedic jabs at cryptocurrency as a whole. They're also immensely more fun and reward in Ethereum instead of something that may have value later. See, I think this platform is really interesting for me because they talk about a lot of ICOs that came out back in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We're going for it. We join the ICO, we invest our money because we're hoping against hope that the token will have value later. And even before we get there, they either don't make it, they disappear, they get hacked, the whole 9 yards. Okay, withdraw time, that smart contract, okay, your new robo accounting buddy holds all Ethereum ever put into purchasing these tokens and will gleefully give you all Ethereum you're owed whenever you want to withdraw or dump your tokens. You weak-handed fool. The robot is also indifferent to the plight of man, cannot be stopped, shut down, or ended without the death of Ethereum network itself. That's that's a very interesting. That's the reason why I spent about 6 hours yesterday trying to understand before I decided to really join. Okay, and finally, let's go into the Spark nodes managed by a smart contract entirely. No human involvement in managing the Ethereum at all. Period. Automatic pricing. Value is directly related to how many tokens exist at any time. Volume-based earning. 10% of all volume is taken as fees and is automatically split out as Ethereum to all token holders. Active income staking. Masternode system allows you to recruit more and get instant ETH rewards, plus everyone gains from the volume. That's really interesting. Not a concept token. Each token has intrinsic value, as every token is backed by the Ethereum already in the contract. Try to find another crypto that does this. Serious in all the wrong ways. See cute snack mascot representing your financial future. Okay, so at this time that I've created this video, the Ethereum in contract is now 11,715. When I joined, it was only down to about maybe 6,500. That was yesterday, March 31. So it's just really interesting to me, uh, knowing that this is a decentralized exchange makes it a very interesting platform to join. 3D speculation instead of simply playing with price over time like most crypto, we've added volume to the mix. HODL finally might be a good long-term idea instead of why you're down 50%. Decentralized, designed to run forever. The entire system is completely without human interaction. It's self-governed, executed by the collective Ethereum blockchain. Masternodes even add a per-user profitable expansion system, allowing the contract to run as long as there's interested players or really dedicated spammers. This company to me or for me is funny. They're direct to the point. They tell you exactly what they're doing. Merciful volume-based rewards. Is Bitcoin crashing? Crypto rise and falls got you burned out? Our contract is designed to be a smart place to have your Ethereum generate value whenever there's trading volume. You can sit back and worry about other things, like the fall of Western civilization. Share, win, share, loss. As you can see here, they're now just advertising on Twitter, Discord, and Reddit. No Facebook, no Google, right? If you're uh, versed in the crypto world, as you can see, you can no longer promote this in Facebook or Google. Guide to Success. Um, Very interesting. I'm not going to read through this anymore. You can just pause it if you want to read it, but just want to read this real quick. Seriously, masternodes? Our site remembers who you brought here. You get credit for every P3D. P3D is the name of the token they acquire in the future. Okay. The more clever your network, the more you'll earn. Hook up your masternode. We encourage it. Okay. All these things that you see down below that keeps popping up are all the people that are buying. And you'll see how how often you're gonna see these things pop up. Inspiration board, the creator of Ethereum, and John McAfee, shit poster, famous. Very, very interesting, right? Wanted by the Brazilian authorities for implications in murder, controls the markets with a single tweet. Interesting. Okay. We're just a little worried, okay? Um, Actually wants to implement proof of stake into Ethereum, kind of like our token, but with extra steps. This is really interesting, guys. And final shower thoughts: no humans allowed, freely exchangeable, universal volume based rewards. And the shield kit, as you can see here. And very, very interesting. Just wanted to share this with you. POWH3D, proof of weak hands, 3-dimensional. Okay. And during the time of this video, you'll see how much pop-ups we get here. The green represents the buying and the black represents the selling. And so far I haven't seen any black. So in other words, everybody's just buying. So let's move forward. Okay, so going back to the top of this page, this is it. Proof of weak hands 3D. You get a cut. Okay, you get a cut. Let me just read that to you real quick. You get a cut of every exchange fee, volume-based income, kind of like UBI, but less of a joke. Okay, and you'll see here, mine weak hands, not the blockchain. Trust us, way easier. These guys are funny. Share your masternode, build your own network, then watch them carry you to the moon. This is really interesting, folks. I gotta admit, play with the 3D ecosystem, enjoy multi-dimensional gains. Only normal losses, though. We're working on that one. So from the top of the page, what you will do is just click on decentralized exchange. You'll notice you can't register. There's no logging in, there's no username, there's no password. It's amazing. Can you get hacked when you don't have an account? Probably not, right? So when you click on decentralized exchange, now you will see what I've done yesterday. Let's click on this, and last night actually. I was just really intrigued because I was so determined to understand. I had no choice but to really do what it takes to learn how to create an Ethereum wallet and MetaMask. I'll get to the MetaMask. MetaMask is 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 mandatory. You have to go to MetaMask.io and create your MetaMask account. Okay, so get Chrome extension or Chrome Firefox, Opera, or get Brave browser. This is so funny. Look at the fox. So interesting, right? And I'll scroll down because here you can just click on this video to learn how to set up your MetaMask. Okay, it's not hard, but it's not easy as well. So you just really have to follow the instructions on this video on how to create your own MetaMask. And as you can see here, I now have my own MetaMask. Okay, I created my own MetaMask. It's a Chrome extension, and that's what it is. Get Chrome extension, and I now have it up here. So if I click that, you'll see my MetaMask account. I've named it Mr. Crypto, and because I edited it. What you will have on your own is it'll show account 1. Okay, and here you can click on the buy, and it'll give you a Coinbase option or Shapeshift. Is that the only thing? No, it's not. It's not the only thing. It just gives you, there's 2 options here because that's what they support. But if you want to use blockchain or Exodus or any other wallet where you have Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can do that. Okay, as you can see here, no deposits received. So if you click here, you can actually deposit your Bitcoin, which will be converted into Ethereum. Okay, so you have that here. You can do that. But you need to create a MetaMask account if you are decided to join or to get involved in proof of weak hands 3D. Okay, look at this. I'm going to refresh this real quick because they keep coming up with interesting tagline up here. You see, no manganese, no mongeese this time. They keep coming up with new taglines here. One of the taglines I've read a while ago is share your master node because we're lazy. So let's go over this real quick. As you can see here, I have a total of 545 P3D, proof of weak hands 3D. That's the name of the token. I have a total of 545 that I've invested in. I purchased 545 tokens, and right now their price is at 0.01676. So if we go to Ethereum, you'll notice a while ago it was 0.01666. 0.01676 now represents a price of $6.44. So that's the price of the token. When I joined last night, it was only about $5. So it's already gone up, over a dollar, maybe $1.50, and it's getting more interesting for me. Okay, because when we go to the back office here, not a back office, but this is really the back end of your office. Okay, you'll see here holdings. I have a total of 545. My earnings so far in the last less than 24 hours is 3.7969 P3D. That's 24.67 USDT. Okay, and that's how much I've invested. Okay, remember there's always a 10% whether you buy or sell or trade. There's always a 10% transaction fee that they charge, that they share in the pool. Okay, so that's the holding. So if we go to staking and Masternode, you'll see here that I now have a unique Masternode link. Okay, and what's interesting for me here that I'm not afraid to share my link with you guys is that I don't think, and again, please don't quote me on this, I'm just still learning this thing. I don't think it's an affiliate program or a pyramid scheme or a 7 or 8 generation level. No, it says here, if your wallet holds 5 tokens, your wallet functions as a master node. Master nodes have a unique link. Okay, whenever someone purchases through your master node link, 30% of the dividends generated by that purchases are routed to your master node wallet. So in other words, I won't be getting paid 30% of what you invest, if I understand it correctly. I'm getting paid 30% of the dividends. So in other words, if there's a 10% transaction fee, whether you buy, sell, or trade, that will be 30% of the dividends generated by that purchase. No second level, no third, no fourth, no fifth. So I won't be reluctant in sharing my masternode because that's how I can grow my network. And if you're following me, then you know that I don't really have a big network, right? In all other platforms that I've joined, I may have 20, maybe 30, maybe even 40 uh, people that have joined me. But I'm just really excited and honored to share with you my journey, and I'm continuing on. Like I said, I'm not sharing with you what I've gone through in the last 4 weeks. What I'd like to share with you is what I would like to do in the next 4 weeks. So I've decided to join. I've invested money into this platform, and again, as I've said before, I'm not your financial advisor, so I'm not asking you to do what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you my journey, and I think being that this platform is decentralized is a very interesting journey to be involved in. And it says up here, is that all? Yes. Whenever someone purchases with your Masternode link, you instantly receive Ethereum. So I want to go back real quick in my holdings. It shows in my earnings I'm earning Ethereum 0.0643 in the last 24 hours. But on the left side, my tokens is also gaining, right? It's also gaining because I joined when it was less than $5, and now it is already up $6.44. So I'm I'm hitting two birds in one stone, if you can see that, okay? Because Ethereum being so low right now at $385, do I see this price going up? Well, it's up to you what you think. But I think this price is an opportunity. That's the reason why I decided to get involved in proof of weak hands, because Ethereum at 385. If Ethereum was up to 1300, I don't know. Maybe I would think twice if I would join. But since it's gone down to $385, it's given me the opportunity uh, to grab and join proof of weak hands platform. Okay, so in the exchange here, you'll see the buy and reinvest. You can just browse through this. As staking in Masternode, you'll see here that my link is already up here because I have obviously more than 5 tokens only. Okay, so when you have 5 tokens, you'll have a Masternode link that you can share with your friends, with your family, with your acquaintances, with your coworkers, with your neighbor, with everybody you know that are involved or well versed in the cryptocurrency world. Okay, uh, you can click on the statistics as well. You'll show here, as you can see, the buy orders is in black. So in other words, you can see today, or this is actually 3 days ago, the buy orders is just gone up. Okay, from 7 days ago, and the sell orders is the blue. So you can just see all people joining are buying. No one's selling. Okay, barely anyone's selling. So that's really interesting. And and finally, when you go back to um, your MetaMask account is the most important thing. As you can see here, let's go through my MetaMask account and the transactions I've created from yesterday. You'll see here March 31. I've made a purchase, as you can see here. Okay, I've made purchases yesterday. You'll see here 3.6 Ethereum, 4.8 Ethereum. That's a total I've done so far, and then 0.237 Ethereum. So, and I do plan on buying more because I can see the potential of this opportunity, and that's the reason why I I have decided to create this video to share with the subscribers, the followers. We've gotten hit in the past, but if you're following me, you know I'm not big in getting stuck with the problem. I, I, I try my very best to overcome them and be able to move forward. I know I've said this before, and I'll say it once more. I'm willing to accept my defeat, learn from it, and move forward. So I, I hope that you too are able to accept your defeat and learn from it and move forward. Okay, so I think that's pretty much what I wanted to just share with you. You must have, or you must create a MetaMask account if you are going to decide to join Proof of Weak Hands 3D platform. There's no creating or registering. There's none of that. Okay, nothing to do with that. And you see, every crash makes you dividends. That's kind of cheating. They have some really interesting taglines here, folks. I gotta admit, really interesting taglines. You know, because every crash, when someone sells, you're an AI task with making paper clips. When someone sells, that means those that hold will get a dividend, and that's the reason why we're seeing that in this video. Okay, we're getting a dividend because that's very important. You're getting paid in Ethereum, and obviously you can see here I have a total of 545 P3D tokens, and in the last 24 hours I've made this much already. So I'm excited about this, and you'll see a lot of noise, a lot of hype, a lot of momentum being created out there. As you can see, the graph in here, the chart, it keeps going up. So that is really interesting, and that's what I'd like for you guys to see today. If you're gonna decide to um, get involved in proof of weak hands 3D, you first want to make sure that you create a MetaMask account. Go to MetaMask.io and create that account. Okay, because you're only able to purchase when you go to, let me just click on this link real quick, pull it up. You have to have a MetaMask account enabled for you to purchase P3D tokens. Okay, let me just click that. Why it's not pulling up? There it is. You got to have a MetaMask account, because once you have your Ethereum here, you can now go to your P3D backend office, and you can go to exchange, okay, and you can click on buy. Now you can put the amount in here, okay, whatever the amount is. Let's say it's going to be 1.25 Ethereum, okay. That would give you a total approximately 73 tokens, and then you click on purchase and it'll appear up here. And if you're trying to see how do I get my coins, and I tried to figure that out last night, so I'm going to share that with you real quick. I got it figured out. How do I get my coins that are up here reflected on my MetaMask account? As you can see here, it's reflected. Okay, how do I do that, or how do you do that, or how did I do that? Here's what you need to do. See, that's why I have it here, and now it's reflected in my MetaMask account. Here's what you need to do. You just click on Explorer, and the contract address, you copy paste this. Okay, you're gonna copy this, and then you're gonna go back to your MetaMask account under tokens, and you're gonna click add tokens, token contract address, contract address. So you're gonna copy paste that, and then the token symbol is P3D, and the decimals are all pre-populated already. When you click add, let's see what it does, okay, because I already have it. So it automatically adds it, okay. So I don't want to take any more of your time. I just wanted to really create this amazing opportunity that I think you and I will get an opportunity to get back on track. What are the three dimensions? Ethereum, Bitcoin, and your bank account. Okay, that's what the 3D is. These are the three dimensions: Ethereum, Bitcoin, and your bank account. So I think that's about it. I will probably create more videos, but that's what it is. If you like it, then there's a Masternode link, and you can do the same for your friends, your 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 team, your network, your group. You can share your Masternode link, and I'm truly excited about this opportunity because I think it's in my opinion, it's not recruit driven. That's the reason why I made a purchase of 545, and I'm purchasing more tomorrow, because it's not about recruiting. It's about growing with the company. And right now, the price of the token is at $6.44, and it's going to come up more. I know that because last night it was less than $5. So if you like the video, uh, please click on the thumbs up. If you don't, it's okay. Let's continue to move forward, because I believe the second quarter may be a better opportunity for us. And I think if you're following me, you know that the first quarter of 2018 wasn't so good. But let's continue to play in the world of cryptocurrency, because I still call it a fair playing field. It gives us the opportunity. We just have to continue to be vigilant and learn to accept our defeat, learn from it, and move forward. But as I have always said before, you got to be willing to lose and able for you to gain. That's the only way you can win in the world of cryptocurrency. Once again, Mr. Crypto here. I'd be creating more videos about proof of weak hands 3D. As a matter of fact, I'll be creating videos also of the two other platforms that I've been following and watching in the last 30 days as well, which is monetized coin and also Etherlink that used to be called Blend Connect. Once again, thank you for clicking on this video. I'll see you on the next one.